Well, everyone, I want you to just sit comfortable for a moment because I have a wonderful love story to share with you. And this love story begins 6 years ago. Because it was 6 years ago when Sarah and Smiley met while working together at a restaurant in Notting Hill, where Smiley was head chef and Sarah was the restaurant manager. Their first date was dinner on Park Lane overlooking Hyde Park. Smiley was nervous and Sarah was a little late. Poor Smiley thought he wasn't going to show, but of course she did. They had a wonderful time, and from there the relationship grew.
Janu, when I was a young girl, I used to joke that I didn't need to learn how to cook. I will marry a chef. In my life, I had traveled to 18 countries, lived in 5 cities, and worked in a dozen restaurants, not realizing that I was just wandering around looking for you.
Sweetie. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Wow.
The girls are struggling. I got mine on right away.
It's very pretty.
Thank you. There you go. Yes, man. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. You
Yeah?
ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Let's do it. 5.5 years ago, I wake up and looked at this beautiful girl next to me and thought how amazing would be my life if I could wake up next to her every day. In that moment, I told myself, one day I'll marry her. And my wish came true.
Smiley, you're the goofy to Sarah's structured, the patience to her restlessness, and the home to her wandering soul. Sarah, you're the passion to his cheek, and you're the spontaneous to his predictability.
Sarah left Canada, and it's a long way, and I know I'm gonna mess this up. It's a long way from Ottawa to London, but it's farther to go from Rajshahi to come to London, and I'm so glad that you did, because you're a wonderful couple. My friends that know me, I always say that my father was the last true gentleman, and I know that isn't true now. I pass the mantle on to you, Smiley, and thank you for marrying my daughter.
Smiley, one story always sticks out for me, and it's when I knew that you really loved Sarah. It was the day that you faced your fear of dogs. As most of you know, Sarah and Smiley have a lovely rescue dog named Hunk. So Sarah wasn't able to pick up this dog from the shelter, so instead, she sent Smiley. I'll never forget when Sarah sent me a picture of you, Smiley, sitting in a passenger seat of an Uber car, nervously smiling with this big, staffy dog in the background. That's when I knew, Smiley, that you would always be there for Sarah, even in uncomfortable situations.
So in the honesty and the sincerity of what you've said and what you've done today, it's my honor and delight to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss each other.
Thank you so much for saying yes to me. I know I don't say this enough to you, Sarah, but you are the best thing ever happened to me and made me who I am today. I love you so much, and I can't wait to spend my rest of life with you and grow old together. I love you.
You are the chef I was meant to marry, and the one I was meant to spend the rest of my life with. I love you because you're funny, caring, and you make me feel loved. But the main reason that I love you is that you're my best friend. Tumi amira, savicheu, palo, bandu, ami tumake, balabashi.